What's up, guys? I got another movie review. I've done so many today, but anyway. I don't have a disc to show you on this one because I watched it on a screener link. It is available on Blu-ray, DVD, video on demand, pretty much anywhere where you buy movies. This one is called Bad Frank, and it's from Gravitas Ventures. And it's about it's kind of a story that we've seen a million times before, but it's got some interesting spins that make it worth watching. The story's about a guy named Frank. He's got a really shady past. He's got a huge problem with his temper. He's trying to kind of put the past behind him and move on. He's estranged from his parents. He's got kind of a strained relationship with his wife. But he wants to improve his life, and he wants to get kind of back on track. And he ends up, like, accepting one last job, and you know how that's going to go. He ends up out with Tom Sizemore, and Tom Sizemore has all this casual racism toward the drug dealers, and then shoots him and kills him, and then of course everything goes bad for Frank. Frank wants to be good though, so he reports it to the police, and he's like, you know, I just want to do what's right. Well, that was the wrong thing to do for him, because now the Tom Sizemore's people are after him. They kidnap Frank's wife, and basically the rest of the movie is Frank trying to get his wife back. It's a very dark movie. It has a lot of violence. It does not have a lot of blood, but it also doesn't have a lot of nudity. You can see Frank's bare ass at one point, and then there's a topless scene right at the beginning of the movie, and that's it. The guy who plays him is Kevin, what was his last name? Donato, which I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he was fucking nuts in this movie, dude. It was totally believable that this guy could lose his mind at like any moment whatsoever, and he was just, I would be afraid of this guy if I ever met him in real life. He was just a beast, and he just, like, I don't know, he's just always right on the verge of snapping, and I guess his character has to drink to like suppress these things. But anyway, Tom Sizemore is in it too, and he's fucking nuts in it too. A really weird scene with him where he's interrogating a friend of Frank's that's just super bizarre and dark. It's a basic, like, you know, stuff we've seen before, but I just think the performance of Mr. Donato, hopefully that's how you say it, was so interesting and so believable that it made it, you know, worth watching and kind of put it out of your mind that we've seen this all done before. Not to mention Tom Sizemore, who's always nuts, but super nuts in this one. I do wish there was a great scene at the end where Frank just fucking demolishes a guy's face and just Donkey Kong in this motherfucker, and I wish we could have seen it, but instead it just kind of, we just see splashes of blood come up. So I don't know, I wish it would have been a little bit more visceral in some ways, but it's still pretty decent. Like I said, I watched it on a screener link, so it's not, I couldn't really judge video quality. I don't know what extras are on the DVD or whatnot. If you like kind of like revenge stories and just one crazy motherfucker going after another crazy motherfucker, or you just like to see Tom Sizemore act like a complete lunatic, I would check it out. I think it's worth a look. Again, that's Bad Frank. It's from Gravitas Ventures. I think it's worth a look. It's nothing like fantastic, but I think it's good fun just to see these like unhinged performances. Hopefully you guys like the video, and hopefully I'll have another one up soon. Thanks for watching, guys.